Wow, that was rousing, wasn't it? That countdown timer didn't exist. I'm sitting here looking at a little screen saying, did not launch the countdown. Cool. All right, so, folks, welcome back to the Automotive Podcast where you don't have to watch me build model cars or watch me on an airplane, but it sure does help. This is episode 39. Tonight we have a plethora of people here with us that are all heading, I think, except for me because I'm stuck on an airplane, to NNL East in New Jersey. So as I disembark and get myself to the hotel, Sean is going to basically run things here. So welcome, everybody. Glad to be back. We had everybody traveling 2 weeks ago, so we didn't have a show. I ended up traveling at the last minute. Yay. We'll talk about that more when I'm in a place where I can actually talk. So, guys, I don't think we've seen anybody here recently. Oh, look, down there in the corner is Frank. Remember Frank, formerly known as down there? So, we got him drug on here. So everybody appreciate that. We'll watch the comments as everyone sees the demand for you to come back online. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, Sean, what have you been up to?
Oh, let's see. I just came back from the Stark Scale Modelers show in, Massillon, Ohio, over the weekend. So that was pretty fun. I picked up an award. I actually got Best of Show.
Nice.
That was cool.
Very cool.
This is the great thing about Sean. With what? Because there's so many options.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, my international travel law got
nice.
So that was kind of fun. I think that's the first Best of Show I've ever got. So that was kind of exciting.
Cool.
And let's see, I am deep into my build of my buddy build that Mr. John Hodgkins and I are doing on a Jeep Comanche. So I'm in the final stages of putting that little beast together. And so I'll have that to display this weekend at the NNL. So that's me. That's what I've been up to.
Cool.
Well, let's see here. John, what have you been up to other than building every AAP race car known to man?
Thankfully, those are done. Those are all going to be down at NNL East this weekend. Hopefully, all together for the first time. I've just been building Toyota 86s and BRZs lately.
Nice.
Tester hooked me up with his buddy's son in Japan. And so I've been importing decals as fast as I can, and all the crazy drift liveries over there are all going to get put on 86s, hopefully for the Diversified Scale Show down in Jersey in the fall, because they're whatever they're
Toyotas and Tri-Fis.
Right.
I believe it'd be diversified scalers, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What did I say?
I don't know. I thought you were just stumbling there.
I was. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. Toyotas.
And you got a Jeep you're going to display too, right? Which I haven't seen or heard anything about. John's been pretty cagey about what he's done. So
I have. Nobody has seen it besides my wife and one other person.
Yeah, I'm not the other person, so no. I really don't. I'm interested too, although I guess I won't be there to see it. Mr. Marcus, other than getting a shout out on a plane podcast, what have you been up to?
Well, I've been in the same dilemma as always, trying to learn to say no to people. I'm still saying yes. So I finished building a model of someone in Puerto Rico. And then after I finished that one, I painted another one for a guy in Puerto Rico. I have another one lined up for some guy over here, somewhere in New Hampshire, that just called me about some thing that he wants me to paint. And I'm currently working on a little Sprinter, a Corolla Sprinter. I just posted it on Facebook. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I finished bare metal foiling it today. And that was given to me by a guy that I painted a model for, a club member. He decided to give it to me, and I thought it was a really nice gift. It's about $170 model that he just handed to me.
Wow.
and I just finished painting it and stuff like that. And it's a little Toyota, so I get probably the diversified guys in September. If I decide to go, at least I'll have something for the theme over there.
Nice.
So far, that's what I'm doing.
Marcus, are you planning to bring your charger that you just finished?
Oh yes, if that charger doesn't go, none of my cars will go. Yeah, that has to be there at the NNL East. Yeah.
Yeah, that's super nice. I'm looking forward to seeing that in person.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It just came out pretty nice. I'm happy with it.
Very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying, it should be. Again, for people who don't follow all the various podcasts out there, a bunch of the other ones do a pick of their sort of like things they see online and stuff like that. Marcos got a shout out on the Model Geeks, which is a bunch of U.S. Navy guys. So
Yeah,
his charger's so nice, even the plane guys like it.
Even the plane. That's a lot to say, man. The plane guys like that. I'm happy because they don't do shiny too much.
No, those guys really don't build cars at all. So
exactly.
so some of the other ones, you get a guy who'll build it'd be a military scale car subject, but those guys really don't build cars at all. Oh, Lewis, I haven't seen you in forever. What's going on?
Not too much. I hurt myself back in October at work, so I haven't been able to build much, but was able to get a 3D printed cartoon AC Cobra done. So I'll have that on Saturday, but
oh yeah, that was cool.
I just got the clearance today. My arm is all clear. I'll be back at work tomorrow. So
Nice.
No man handling toolboxes. There's Mr. George.
There goes Georgie.
Going on, sir?
What's going on, bro?
oh, no sound.
No sound.
I'm good.
There you are.
There it is.
I'm late again. My gosh. Hey,
I was doing my signaling here for you, so.
hey James Dove, man, you gotta give me a George reminder. Half hour from now because I got so much going on right now. I just have to get myself together. What's going on, guys? How's everything?
Pretty good.
We're just going around the horn, listening to everybody what they've been up to. So since you popped in, what have you been up to?
Basically getting ready for NNL East. I don't have any new builds, but as some of you guys know, my club, our club, me and Ryan's club, Diversified Scalers, we helped that club a lot. Set up and run that show. And so we had a meeting with with the tri-state scale guys, and we're ready to go. It's exciting this time of year, NNL East. And been busy behind the scenes doing things, getting ready for us to help that, run that show, help work. I mean, you already know Frank, right? you help as well, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
so it's a good time. It's always exciting when that show comes up,
Yeah, we don't have to be there to know how much work that is.
Oof.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a lot
I
of
know
work.
exactly.
Yeah, we sure appreciate you guys, all the help that
Yep, we appreciate you guys a lot. Yep.
put into
No,
the-
it's our pleasure, and we always look forward to being there, and just seeing everybody, because on this side of the land, it's kind of, when you see most of your friends or the modelers you follow, for the most part, and the vendors that you wanna see in person, usually that'll be the place to go to see them,
Mm-hmm.
right on.
Mr. Kaiser, Brian,
Yes.
what have you been up to?
Working, building a bike for once.
Mm.
Try my hand at that. So
What
The
scale?
chopper, right?
yeah, the green chopper up there.
Is that 1/12 scale or?
Yeah, 1/12. It's one of the Revell RMs.
One of the
custom
Revels,
ones.
right? Yeah, one of the
Yeah.
Revels.
Neat.
Yeah, I decided to I want to try something different this year, so I'm doing that. This scratch built truck, kind of like a Ricky deal here.
Ricky deal.
Yep. Yep. So I want to do some different stuff this year that I'm not used to doing.
Mm.
But I mean, this year I built the Kai truck for Ricky's show for our little like mini truck build off. I did the Buick, that Regal, the gold Regal, and then the orange Mustang. But that's all I've really done this year so far.
Awesome. Are you planning to bring all those to the NNL?
Yeah, those will all be there. Couple of my cars are Tropical Glitz painted. They were going to be in the Tropical Glitz and the STS decal booth.
Very cool.
Oh, I didn't know that Tropical Glitz was one of the vendors there this year.
Yeah, so he's
So
doing it.
Manny's
He's
gonna
gonna
be
have a
there?
spot with Benny's gonna be there. He's gonna be with STS.
Okay.
Terry's gonna be one of his suppliers. So, and then two of my vehicles have both the decals and the paint on it. So,
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah.
good to stock up on some paint.
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mr. Frank, you're formerly known as Frank's Model Works.
That's correct.
Despite to the opposite. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well.
What are you
Surprisingly well. For somebody who passed away last July, I think I'm doing okay.
Somebody that passed away recently.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be there on Saturday. I have a family function that I have
Oh,
to go
real
to.
man?
It happens,
I
man.
found out. I did. I like the kid. It's his communion, so I'll go. But I'm definitely taking money out of the envelope because I can't go to NNL East. The kid's got to suffer somehow. Little punk.
It better be worth it, huh, Frank?
Yeah. Oh, it better be. If the food's bad, I'm leaving. I might show up to NNL East in a suit.
Nice.
It's way the hell out here on Long Island, so that would be a long ride.
Oh yeah, that's a ride. Yeah, definitely.
Frank,
I haven't really. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, have you been building anything? You haven't been on social.
Yeah, I finished up some stuff that I had been doing on the channel. This Charger, 68 Charger that was part of like a body finishing tutorial, just to get people started getting color on a car. I caught the HUD. I caught it.
nice.
Yay! And then I finished up the dartboard with the mod top inspired decals in it.
Nice.
Brought
that
this
thing's
one
so
to the
awesome.
Liars show. It did pretty well. It was well received. And
Nice.
then I hit like a brick wall right around November, where I just had no interest in doing any cars. So out of the blue, I don't know why I did this. I bought like Warhammer. I'm walking through the hobby shop. I bought Warhammer figures. These freaking things are expensive, and I have no interest whatsoever in playing this game. Like I walked in, they have one of the stores. It's a Warhammer store by me. I walked in, the whole place went like this. Like I heard the record skip and everything. Like
The record skip.
And they're looking at me. I'm like, guys, I'm just here for paint. All right. But then they're like whispering, and I'm looking at the prices on this shit. On this stuff. It's expensive.
They're expensive. They are cool though. They are cool, but they're expensive.
Like $40 for this thing. I painted this thing. He's like some degenerate. I don't even know what he does, but he's got weird colors on him, so I like it. So I painted him up, and I've just been having fun. My Saturn 4 Ultra, I cracked the screen protector, and that's a swift pain in the neck changing that. So the way they do it, they don't make a direct replacement for the screen protector that's on it. They want you to buy a new LCD screen, which, well, okay, whatever. You need one. You need one because they burn out anyway eventually. So I buy the new LCD screen, and then I look into what goes into actually changing out the screen. And I'm like, mother of God, I don't want nothing to do with this. You have to take the entire printer apart.
Oh yeah.
So the natural solution, I just bought a second printer.
Wow.
Makes sense.
I don't know. I got the 16K, and you know what I did with this one? It's still running. Like I'm looking like, what will happen? What's the bad part about running your 3D printer without a screen protector? And they're like, if your film breaks, you just brick the whole printer. It's done. So I changed my film religiously. The chances of that happening to me is very negligible. Now, having said it, the next time I run it, it's going to happen. But I go and I buy the other Saturn for the new one with the vat heating, and nothing's working. What the hell's the matter? You gotta level the build plate manually. Some guy sand down the build plate totally flat and like with none of the striations on it. So I just level the thing and it works fine. So I've been printing stuff. Cool. I reprinted 68 Coronet.
Nice.
From Bezrodny Files. I had printed one of these bodies once before, but I got some Z shifts. I always get Z shifts because I print at an angle like this. So I get them up here because by the time when I start these things on a print at 6 o'clock at night, by the time it gets to the fender, it's rush hour on the Long Island Expressway, which is about 600 feet that way. So the vibration of the cars is shaking the damn it to hell.
Shit.
Yeah. Now I gotta move.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, I love wagons, by the way. Any model car wagons are awesome.
Me too. I'm like that too.
Yeah. Rodney puts out a bunch of them.
Does he also include the windows, even though they're full resin? The bucks.
You get the bucks, but you gotta
do
the vacuum.
Right. Yeah, that's fine as long as it does have the shape of the windshield and stuff.
Oh yeah, and the bucks fit perfectly.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And there's actual ridges. Like if you get anybody that prints his files, there are ridges for you to put the windows in after.
Oh, nice.
And they're
I'm good.
Like butter. It's great. And he has a huge selection of wagons. His 68 Impala.
Nice. Oh, I like that.
You could do nice stuff with his stuff. 58 Plymouth Safari. And these come come with a notional chassis.
Very cool.
But on the Coronet, Al Johnson's actually building one of these right now. The chassis for the 68 Charger from Revell fits right underneath here.
Okay.
Just drops right in. And you could see the bump stops for the rear suspension line up perfectly with the center of the wheel well opening. Just pops right under.
Nice.
He's actually building one right now. So I do a lot of 3D printing and trying to perfect that kind of stuff. And then every once in a while, I got a 69 Camaro over there that I'm taking my time because I'm gonna add the vinyl roof to it. But the 69 Camaro is a pain in the ass because it's got that little strip of the body color right above the drip rails for the windows. Yeah.
Those are
they don't really make a styrene strip stock that's small enough to get that. Well, you can do it, you can shave it, but I'm a klutz. I'll wind up spaghetti in like 6 of them. You know what I mean? Before I get one that's usable. So that's my sad tale of woe. What have you been up to, Sean?
I already get. Weren't you paying attention? I already went through it.
It was.
I don't know if Duff is dead or not. He keeps going in and out. I don't know where he is.
I think he's in an Uber ride now. I think
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
James, you're being held against your will. Hold up 2 fingers if you're being held against your will. Are you okay? You're okay. All right, that's good.
So Frank, you're talking about the VAT screens cracking? Like the VAT screen cracking, or like, I didn't know that was a thing until today. I actually went to go over my printer and it's all oozed all down the side, the whole works. The screen had cracked. It was all over everything. It was a wonderful time to clean up.
If you don't change your FEP, or some printers call it a PFA film in the VAT.
Yep.
How often do you have to change that? Like, if I'm assuming if you use it a lot, you print it a lot, I guess,
Depending on the machine, like the Saturn 4 Ultras, every 60,000 pulls. So every time the VAT moves, or the screen, in my case, the screen tilts away, 60,000 times. So
I was curious if temperature does anything either, because it's sitting down here in a cold basement too. So
absolutely, because if you start photo exposure, you'll notice that the temperature increases very quickly. That's kind of what makes me a little bit leery of the VAT heating on the 16K, because that thing, before it even puts in the first burn-in layer, it's like it uses the build plate to agitate the resin so it will heat up quicker. I'm fine with it starting at 22 degrees Celsius. This thing won't start until it's like 25 degrees Celsius. And then you're starting to do burn-in layers. That could, I mean, that's mileage, that's temperature is wear. High temperature creates wear. And especially a station wagon's 23,000 layers. If you print it at a high
body too.
Yeah. Oh, this was one of the longest ones I've ever printed.
Yeah, I think
this thing
long, man.
barely fit on the build plate. It's
what year is
land
that?
Yacht.
What year is that?
1968.
68.
Yeah. I got to look at the file, the interior file, to see if maybe I can do like the rear facing seat that the station wagons had back then. I used to take my sister, put her in a headlock, bring her back there.
I was gonna say, back when you were a kid.
Yeah, I used to grab my sisters, take her back, they punch her in the head.
Yeah.
What are you two doing back there? Nothing, we're playing.
Frank, you should be able to turn off your VAT heater. There should be an option in the OI that has that option.
Yeah, I did. I turned it off a couple of times, but we had like 4 false springs here already.
Yep.
Like we've had a day that was like 87 degrees.
Oh yeah, last week it was gorgeous and it snowed today.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is ridiculous. Take this weather and stick it somewhere else. I don't want it. I'm tired of this. I gotta move down south. If I never saw another flake of snow again, I'd be happy.
I'm with you, Frank.
40 inches in that big blizzard. When was that? The beginning of February. 40 inches in my driveway.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, we had
get out of here with that crap.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It drifts because I got the airport right there, so there's always wind. It whips it out. Next thing you know, like my house looks like a Smurf hat. It's like
Hey, I want to circle back to the NNL. I'm interested to know vendors. NNL is always famous for having a really good collection of market vendors. Let's go around the horn. I'd like to hear like what sort of vendors you're interested in seeing. Marcos, tell us. Who do you want?
Definitely always paint stuff. So I hope Splash will be there. They usually are. and MCW, of course. And I know that Model Car Garage was also announcing these new products that he has, engine dress-up kits and stuff like that. So I'll probably be getting some of that stuff as well. But mostly what I'm looking for is a lot of 3D printed stuff, because I have enough kits in him, and I don't need any. Of course, I'm going to bring at least 2 or 3. Sure. But I mostly concentrate on 3D stuff and stuff like that. Not nothing special. Just 3D stuff and paint mostly. But then again, when you get there, you see so many things that I can't even tell you what else I'm going to be buying.
Yeah,
but, that's what I'm looking for the most.
Ryan and any of you guys that were involved in putting together the NNL, do you know what 3D print vendors are planning to be there?
I do not know.
You know what? At the meeting this week, Tom said that he was working on making, because people have requested a vendor list. So he needed to update. That was on one of his first things to do this beginning of this week. So he was gonna update the vendor list. So I don't know if he did it today already. We had the meeting Saturday, so he said he was gonna try to have that list updated in the beginning of the week. So that was one of his things to do. I don't know if he did it yet, but yeah, because he did get emails asking people asking, the vendor list. So maybe, I don't know, maybe if he did it already at the NNLEast.com website. But yeah, maybe somebody can check and see if it was updated. But I would check there.
What
updated as of like noontime when I was looking at it, because I saw the Facebook thread people asking, and I looked at it, and at noon it wasn't updated. But
okay, I know Tom's the Geiger said he was gonna work on that in the beginning of the week. So I don't know when that will be, but yeah. So maybe he's gonna work on it tonight.
He did.
Looks like the website was updated on the 15th, so it's live for 2026.
It
rush.
still say vendors registered 2025. It does still have the 2025 list up.
Okay, so yeah, maybe the next day or two, maybe he'll have it updated.
Okay, I'm looking at a vendor list. It says vendor list for 2026 on here.
Okay.
Vendors registered. I'm assuming this list is correct.
I didn't go on it. I haven't gone on it this week, but I know Tom. That was brought up in the meeting, and he said that he was gonna update it the beginning of this week. So I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know if that's a brand new one. I don't know if that's updated or that the old one.
At the very top of the page, it says "Welcome to NNL East 2025," and then it's got a vendor list for 26. So maybe this, people there from last year, they were planning on coming back.
Oh yeah, maybe. Oh yeah. But I know that was one of the things. So maybe check in the next 2 days or 3 days, he might be updated.
I'm kind of looking forward to seeing Jimmy Flintstone Resins, because he always brings a collection of stuff like they're discounting like super cheap. I picked up like from
a lot of
it's
stuff
generally pretty affordable as it is.
Yeah. Great prices, and
You know what?
And lately he's been bringing a ton of stuff to NNL East.
A lot of it's very interesting stuff. It is what it is. It's not like like sometimes you can get a warped body every now and then, but you pay.
But then again, for the price,
you're not getting exactly.
I picked up 2
Something
bodies last year for $10 each. I was like, man, I can't
beat that.
I can't beat that now, man.
I don't have that many of his, but the ones I have, maybe 1 out of maybe 5 are warped a little, but not all of them are in bad shape. There is a few that I guess depending on the shape of the body or whatever. but some of them are really good still. So they're gonna need work, but it's like with anything.
Like
Right.
every resin, yeah. It
Mhm.
always needs work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This stuff tends
Speaking.
to be a little bit on the thicker side, so I found it's really easy to unwarp with with
Right.
hot water. It's a little bit more forgiving than something's really thin, and then you have to be really careful.
I've gotten a few bodies over the years that I bought off of eBay, and they show up and they have the consistency of like a Nilla wafer.
Yeah.
What just happened? It's like a Triscuit. Holy cow! How am I supposed to paint this? A little birdie told me a tip is Lewis is directly below me.
Yeah.
Right. That with cast resin, always paint both sides. Always paint if you paint it with lacquers, paint inside and outside. Little birdie who's really good at painting stuff.
What's the philosophy behind that?
That's what I was taught. I don't know what the philosophy is. I just know it works.
Okay.
I would assume the resin breathes, and if you seal it off on both ends, you don't have any. Let it go through on both sides.
Yeah.
It makes
Does that hurt the resin? If it can't breathe, does that kill the resin?
No, but it can let it. It lets it breathe, and that's when it gets warped. It might move on you.
You ever see those videos? People that make the videos where they use like a crab, a live crab is. There's always one jerk off who goes in the comments and goes, "Does this hurt the crab?"
Now, that was the only thought I have of it. It could, let it through, kind of like how body filler, it breathes and it can have issues.
Stop it from expanding. Yeah,
I'll buy that theory. That sounds plausible.
That would be my guess.
I mean, I haven't done that many bodies like that, but I always tend to prime everything. Yep. So like it's always gonna be a lack of primer for me. So I will always end up, if it's something like that or 3D body, I always prime the inside too, just because I want to suffocate it. No, no, but yeah, it kind of makes sense to do that.
Yeah, 3D printed resin. If you put that in direct sunlight, if it gets exposed to direct sunlight, it could start to warp, delaminate. So you could use the UV cut on the inside of the bodies, the Mr. Color stuff, and that'll be fine. And then if you use 2K, that's gonna help you on the outside too. So don't put that stuff in a window. It's not gonna go well.
A story about that real quick. I remember a buddy of mine. He did a replica of a build. I don't know if it was a Honda or Toyota, but anyway, the guy that he was building it for, he really doesn't know nothing about models. So, they decided to meet up at the car show. So you already know where this is going.
Yeah,
the kid decides to put it in the windshield on the dash.
On the dash.
On the dash, to show off, I got a replica of my car in here. Needless to say, a couple hours later, under the sun,
Ooh.
I mean, that thing warped. I mean, it looked like it was like, and it was tittle-tattling, all this stuff. And needless to say, my friend was not happy. But I mean, a lot of times, you don't, if you're building something for somebody, they don't know. They don't know. I mean, they really don't know. I know I've done for outside shows. I've done a show, bring models to a real car show, and after that theory that happened to my friend, like unless it is under a tent or something, like I definitely won't put it on anywhere near the sun. Any model, because it doesn't matter if it's resin or plastic or whatever. It's not good for the models. The plastic is definitely not good. So that was one experience that I was like, whoa. And then the guy wanted him to fix it, and he didn't even want to fix it. He's like, dude, yeah, but I was like, it's partly your fault, my friend, because you didn't even, tell him what it is, like, hey, don't put it out in the sun, especially if you're at a car show that it was probably like 90 degrees out that day,
Yeah.
But
Especially
yeah.
under a windshield that's gonna put a magnifying glass like
Oh
that.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so yeah, that's definitely don't want to put that in the sun.
You ever see somebody who's like uninitiated grab a model and
Yes.
like, all the models around will go,
Yes.
because they're always like, don't touch that.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna touch it, don't touch it like that.
No,
Leave it
that
alone.
happened. That happened to me too. Again, another story. The thing is, when you go to try to display this kind of stuff at non-modelers events, even if it's an indoor car show, they look at it and they think that the spectators think that they could just grab it, and
I think it's
just
a die cast.
yeah, or even if it is a diecast, I mean, it doesn't matter how many do not touch signs or do not touch the model signs you have in there. There's always gonna be one or two, or some kid with, sticky finger, that the parents not even paying attention to him, trying to grab the model. So I mean, that's why I've been invited to a lot of these shows, because I used to go to all these car shows, and a lot of these guys know I built models and all this stuff, and it's like, hey man, bring your club over here. We'll display. Man, I had already a couple of close calls and bad
Yep.
experiences that I'll never do it again.
A car show is a totally different monster, man.
Oh yeah, they have no clue. These guys don't know
Nah.
what they're looking at,
Nah, definitely.
And like I said, little kids that aren't supervised,
Exactly.
that's I mean, we
And the
gotta
first-
we gotta be worried about that at the regular model car
Yeah,
shows.
they're gonna be thinking that a lot of the stuff is diecast. You just pick it up and
Yeah.
that's it, and they don't have an idea. Definitely.
I was
Full-size
that
car
kid.
show.
You was that kid, hello.
Cruz,
remember,
the first time I
Louis, I
met Cruz
remember,
was that
Louis.
situation.
Oh really?
Yep.
Full-size car show is most likely the place where you're gonna get the guy with the New Balance, and he's
Yeah.
"Build my car for me? I'll give you $50. Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, right.
Thank you. You're doing me such a favor. Hell out of here.
Lewis,
Same stuff. What have you been up to?
Well,
Are you in the hotel?
I am in the hotel.
Ah,
Are you
that was
safe?
quick.
I am. Well, I mean, the neighborhood seems kind of sketchy, but
Now he's against his will.
That blood on the wall.
that's right.
Blood on the wall.
What is that on the wall?
That's some
It's
type of
blood.
objet d'art.
Dried blood.
Ah.
Yeah,
That's a murder scene.
They pre-killed the hooker. It saves me time. No, I just have to bury it. Nothing, as usual. No, I mean, obviously, I was planning to go to NNL East with everybody, and now I'm in Oklahoma City, and so I am not going to NNL East. And yeah, that pretty much sums up my day. That's new job was travel a little bit here and there, and I think I've been out of town 3 of the last 5 weeks. So,
Damn.
yeah.
Damn.
is there any model car interesting things in Oklahoma?
I don't know if there is or not. I mean, I know there's an IPMS show down here at some point during the year, so there's bound to be a hobby shop around here somewhere.
Mm.
I don't know what the
Maybe get into a fight.
Yeah, why not?
Just pick a fight with a local. Just crack them right in the face. Listen, I'm missing NNL for not being because I got to be here. So somebody's going to the hospital.
I was saying everybody who's on here was but this close to me being like, I know you guys all cleared your Monday night, but yeah, we're not going to do this. And I was like, well, the flight ought to be landing right about the time this thing kicks off. So long as I can hit the live button and turn it on, you guys can amuse yourselves. There's enough of you. It's not like there's just me and Sean and one person we were going to interview. No, I got a whole somebody in here in the comments. Well, what a motley crew this is. So yeah.
So Testa's not going to go either?
Tester's not going to go because he's in Japan, and like I said,
He's in Japan, yeah.
he lands back either Wednesday night or Thursday morning, and so he was going to have like half a day worth of recovery to drive out the.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts of NNL is like you're looking at a crowd of people, and because Test is so tall, you can see him glide. His shoulders and his head glide across the top, and he knows you're looking at him because you get one of these. As he walks past, and he's gone. He disappears. He disappears. He's gone.
I say everybody who's in regular contact with him, I've been giving him you really try to talk him into it. Sean's been working on it. I know John's been poking at him, but to no avail.
Nope.
I said, no, I'm not going. So you said we need a James there, but I guess not. I was looking at it, and like based on what time I'll be done with work here on Friday, there's no flight out of here that's less than 6 hours long with a layover, and that would get me home after midnight, and that means then there's a 6-hour drive to Jersey from there. So
that's why you fly out of there right to Jersey.
You know what? I honestly thought about
was excuses.
I honestly thought about flying to Newark and then like renting a car and driving it back to the airport.
George will pick you up. He's right there.
Hey, I'll make it happen. I'll delegate it. I'll get somebody to go pick you up if I can't. You know.
That might get me out of the communion. I got to go to the airport. I got to pick up Duff.
Ta-da!
It's all coming together now.
So you didn't want to eat fried chicken and rigatoni anyway.
Yeah.
So that's it. Was other than that, I don't know. We went through. Hasegawa did their release for the Shizuka show coming up in May, and the new tool there, I showed it to a couple of these guys, is they're doing a new tool, Toyota 86, AE86, so I'm all for it.
Me too.
I mean, it'll probably have a better chassis under it than the Aoshima kit will. There's a lot of, we don't need that. Well, it's like, guys, the Aoshima kit's 21 years old at this point. It's been around the block once or twice, so.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like the chassis has the sheet metal stamping in it, so that probably means race car. And
I'm a fan of Hasegawa's newer releases, because interesting little car. So even like the R32, it's to me it has a Shima, but you always want to see what's their take, and sometimes it's brand new tooling, so. They're almost gonna probably fix something that the other ones that didn't do back in how many years those kits are, especially with the new technology. It might be better tooled piece,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
they go together. They go together good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Say Aoshima's race car is permanently parked in the TRD version of the thing that comes with the big over fenders. And it's a good kit. I have a couple of them because I was going to build a few things, but I'll take one that's already a race car. That'd be easier. I don't have to worry about cannibalizing 3 Aoshima kits to build one model.
Right.
And they've been getting a lot of play out of the doing a race car with big over fenders and then releasing it with a street interior and calling it like a race custom. I think a whole bunch of, I don't know if anybody here did, but I know a whole bunch of people. Jason Hanscom was supposed to be with us tonight, but he ended up getting planned out of his being here, and I know he's got a bunch of the Civics that have the over fenders. He built the one, so those are kind of cool, a little something different. So
is he still going on Saturday?
Yeah, he's still going. As far as I know, all those guys from their podcast, other than Brian, BG's not going to be there, but Jody's going.
I think Mike's coming up.
Mike's coming up from Florida, yeah. Well, Justin's not going because Justin's going to the figure show in Philadelphia. So,
amps?
No, it's MFCA or whatever that is, the miniature figure collectors, whatever that club is down there in Philly. Their show's the same day. So
there's definitely serial murderers in that crew.
Yeah, I'm probably in Justin's leading him, frankly.
Big.
Let's see here. Let's see if I can make this pop up on screen. Joel's asking a question here. For those that's going to NNL East, how many builds are you bringing?
I
So
don't know
nobody
how
jumping
many.
at once.
I'm not gonna bring too many. I don't have many new things, and the last ones I brought the last two NNL. So I don't. I'm working on a couple of things, but I don't think they're gonna be done by this weekend. If you guys want to see, I'm actually working on a couple of Volkswagen Beetles for the following week. Is a show in California. It's called SoCal Open. And a buddy of mine, Armando Flores, he's doing a presentation. He's doing like kind of like he's gonna set up the table as kind of like a pier, and he's gonna do it's gonna be called Southern California Bugs.
Oh, that's
So
for May 5th, right? I think it was May 5th.
yeah, May 5th. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Man,
I'm going to that. So I'm building a couple of bugs. I got two painted. One of them needs to be clear. So I still got a week. But I'm working on, originally, let me see if I can flip this, man. Let me see. Last time I couldn't do it. Let's see.
there you go.
Yeah. I mean,
There's
can,
point of
I'm
view
gonna
film.
All
say,
right,
let
so you
me
guys
dig in
let
you
me
here
see.
if I can.
Okay. All right. So all right, so you guys know this one, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm working on these two. Let me see.
Oh yeah, that looks cool.
That's nice.
I gotta look at the
Bertie told me about that Fanta one.
That
right.
looks cool, bro.
Yeah, so that's that. So I got inspired to do the Fanta one because one of my guys, Danny, he did the Fanta van, the AMT Fanta van.
Yeah, yeah.
So I fell in love with it. So I
Mm.
just asked him what orange did he use and stuff. So I'm building that as a curbside. And then I'm building this one.
Mhm.
This one just I got inspired by one I saw on Instagram.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's kind of I think it's gonna be popular with the ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm working on those two bugs for that next week. Hopefully, like I said, the Fanta one's just a curbside. The other one's gonna have more detailed stuff. So that's what I've been working as far as models. Uh, Everything else, like I said, if I finish the orange one, I might take that one to an NNL East. It's almost there. I just gotta get down and get busy the next couple of days. So we'll see.
Mm.
Where'd you get the decals for the Fanta?
So AMT has the Fanta van. It's one of those for the Econo line, is it?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I like I said, one of my club members, Danny, he built one as a lowrider. He used the Fanta logos, everything, and he just slammed it on some spokes and some white wood, and it came out really cool. I fell in love with it. So I just love the decal was so vibrant on it.
Yeah.
So I was talking to a couple of guys that are building these bugs for this show. And there's a guy doing a Coca-Cola one. There's a guy doing a Fanta, like a Pepsi one, a couple of beer ones, Heineken one. So it just hit me like I could do. I was gonna do I think the one of the beers uh it's in Modolo one of the beers,
Modelo?
but
Yeah.
I needed to get decals done, and I you know how it is with decals. You got to get somebody to work on it really fast and whatever. So it just reminded me that the Fanta one, that it was so cool, the decals on it. So it was a challenge to get them around those round fenders in the back,
I
but
can
I got it.
imagine. Yeah.
But I got it
I
done.
wanna-
The
I want to
good
get him
thing is,
because that's my wife's nickname is Fanta.
oh, is
My
it?
wife's nickname is yeah. I never realized they made one with that name.
Yeah, yeah. It's so if you put AMT Fanta van and it'll come up. But anyway, the decals are they're the stock decals that come in that kit, and they're thick. So the good thing is that they didn't want to rip easy. So I was able to
Yeah,
put
yeah.
a lot of decal softener. It ripped in a couple little pieces, but being that it had like so much other decals left over that I was able to piece
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
And then like I bury my stuff with clear when it comes to something like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it worked out at the end.
What did you
Nice.
do on the pink one? It looks like you did something under the belt
Yeah,
line.
on the side, right? Like a little.
Okay,
Yeah.
Looks like roses.
so the some of these Beetles have, I don't know even what model it is, but they have a trim that is kind of like a triangle. It's kind of like like a
Mhm.
swoosh on the side.
Yeah.
So I shaved off the original trim that's on it, and then I used styrene, half round styrene. I think it's number 140 or whatever. And I made the trim. I scratch built the trim that's on there, and in the middle, I use nail decals, like
Look at
nail
that.
art.
Yeah.
Ah, cool. That's a
But
good
the thing
idea.
is that you would think that this is like our decals for our cars, but
Is that
it,
more
it
of a sticker or a decal?
it's a decal. It's a water slide.
Wow.
It's a
Wow.
water slide, but it's not. It doesn't work as well as the kit decals that we use. That it just
Mm. They
like
just yeah. It's
it's
thicker.
really stuck. It's really stuck to this. So
Mm.
like you gotta, it stays longer on the there, and then it doesn't really conform that easy
Mm-hmm.
to stuff, so like I ended up, with the hair dryer kind of keeping it wet. Doesn't really stick too much that well either. So what I ended up doing was, after a couple of second attempt, I still have future, that future
Yeah,
that people
yeah.
use. And let me tell you that future has saved me for decals that have been messed up. So
There you
that's a
go.
trick. So I used a little bit of future, and then I let it kind of set a little bit, and then it got
Mm-hmm.
a little sticky, and then all right, then it accepted
Mm-hmm.
the decal. So yeah, so at the end of the day, I'm gonna bury it with clear, so it'll be on the 2K, and after it's wet sand and buff, it's gonna, but it's just my first time working on those. But dude, you find amazing like little like a lot of cool decals for those nail art for these girls.
Yeah.
My daughters, they get some, and then I start looking at wait a minute, and then even patterns they have like Louis Vuitton, like all these like high end. So you can make cool interiors. If
Mm-hmm.
you have
Nice
the
upholstery.
patience, if you have
Yeah.
the patience to work with it. And the decal, it's because I'm sure it's a bunch of different ones, companies, but I'm pretty sure there's better ones than others. But
So they don't look at you kind of weird when you go up to Sally's and stuff. You start looking at stuff in there.
I just tell my daughters to order it, and then I'll tell them when it comes in. you know. Nah, but yeah. So I was inspired by a bug that I saw like that on Instagram, and I said, you know what? I got to do something that's gonna stand out,
Mm-hmm.
amongst all the sea of beetles. And
Especially those guys out there. Those guys are some badass builders, man.
oh man, let me tell you. I mean, I'm sure you've seen a lot of them on the feed
Oh yes.
already.
Yep.
So yeah, so this is an exclusive because I haven't really shared it to not many people that know I'm gonna bring these. So
Mm-hmm.
but I'm excited. I wanna go out there and you know represent. So
Mm-hmm.
it'll it'll be fun. I love those bugs, and the Tamiya kit's a great kit.
Oh yeah, that's the best
So
kid out there, man.
yeah.
For a bug, you can't beat
Yeah,
that.
it has full detail, motor
Yep.
detail, everything. So I recommend anybody. It's not that many parts either. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. But that's what I'm working for, hopefully for next week. Like I said, I'll try to get the Fanta one at least done for NNL East. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Cool.
I'm probably bringing about 10.
10, Brian?
Overachiever, you.
Yeah, me too. I'm about 10 also. Some repeats, but about 6 new ones. Yeah.
Most of them are gonna be new too. Like I said, there's gonna be a couple that'll be in Tropical Glitz's thing. So there's like 4 I bring there, and then like another 6 that'll be out on the show. So,
Cool.
but yeah, I just gotta finish that one up yet, which I've never done a bike before.
Is that one finished already?
No, I still gotta do like the seat, and I gotta do all the lines and carbs, and I wanted to print the air filter this morning, and that's when I found out that the my printer vat had leaked. So we'll see if that's gonna work or not. But
I have like 3 of those kits. I wanna build one.
They are
like
nice.
those
I got 2 of them too. Yeah.
So the frames glue together, and you get to put the forks through first. So what I'm doing is gluing the whole frame together, and then I took a piece of styrene and I cut the whole neck off, and then glued that on, and then drilled a hole straight through the forks. I don't know if you can see it in here, right about in there. And I put a piece of styrene straight through, so that way I can actually put the whole assembly on, and then still keep it that it moves and all that stuff. So, and I had to split the frame. I don't have any seams, none of that stuff either.
Good.
So, it's not a bad kit. They're fairly easy to put together, but lacks some detail. Like
First one is the
calibers
best
are
I've ever
molded
seen.
weird, but I just wanted to give it a try. So
You nailed it. Knock it off.
we're getting there. I still have to finish it yet.
I'm planning on bringing 5 builds. I think I've built 5 since last year. So everything I'll bring to the NNL is new stuff to the NNL, and then
You're bringing your charger, right?
Oh yeah.
I gotta see that thing.
I haven't got around
see that.
I still haven't got around to actually photographing it, making nice photos, and posting that yet. So unless you've been to the show or seen somebody else's photos of it, it hasn't really been made public. And I got to, one of the things I wanted to do was build a model base for it. It is a sand dune. And so I actually got some pink insulation board and sculpted sand dune for it.
Nice.
So I'd made that, and so I'm going to bring that. That'll be
Will it have real sand?
No, it looks realistic. I painted it and had a lot of fun. And that's the first model base I've ever made, and probably not going to be the last because I had a lot of fun sculpting that. So
hey, talk to those Warhammer guys. Have you seen the displays that they play on? All the right, Frank?
Yeah,
they have nice stuff,
they have specialized paint that replicates sand. It's an acrylic base. Stuff.
Yeah,
it's really beautiful. It's gorgeous stuff.
I went down this rabbit hole of exploring like diorama builders, like on YouTube. I was like, well, how do people? I'm sure somebody else has tried to make a sand dune before, like, what kind of tips and whole world of model building tips that have been under my radar all this time. I'm like, man, I've been missing out. Like
two channels that I would recommend for it if you ever want to make a diorama: Laser Creation World, and Night Shift, Uncle Night Shift, Martin Kovacs. Amazing.
They have Facebook pages and everything.
YouTube channels. I think Martin Kovacs actually, I think, makes a living doing models. So he does the Patreon, YouTube, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Laser Creation World actually sells the materials. So they'll design they can scale it because they designed it, but it's mostly like 1/35th scale. You could buy like buildings, put them together, and then use them in dioramas and stuff like that. But I would imagine, something like that, you could get whenever there's a corresponding railroad gauge for a subject, like 1/48 scale is O gauge. And 1/24th scale, I think there's a gauge that's 1/24th scale. The guy who's popping in right now might be. What gauge and model railroad is 1/24th scale, James?
I think it's G, right?
I think it's
it's
G.
garden. Yeah, it's a garden scale.
Yeah.
So there'll be stuff like that. I mean, download it off cults and stuff like that. And get it printed and stuff.
Yeah, that Laser Creations has an Instagram page too. I think I follow them on there. They
Oh,
make really cool videos, like of
He does everything with water-based acrylics. Everything, even his washes. I
Right.
look at it. Wow,
stuff, washes and
that's amazing.
So on YouTube, I'd stumbled across the guy. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not. It never showed up in my feed before. And then, so he built a 125th scale McDonald's. Have you seen this? It's a vintage McDonald's.
Oh yeah, the vintage one. Oh man, I like that guy's stuff.
Man, that is the soup. I got sucked into it. It was like an hour-long video. Really detailed.
Who was that?
Oh, I wish I could.
Oh man.
You had me at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Google,
Yeah, it was a vintage. It's lit up and everything. Oh man. I can't check on my phone now, but I know exactly what you mean. You know that same guy did. I don't mean to cut you off, but he did Sean, but he did a Waffle House too.
He did a Waffle House.
Waffle
too.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen the Waffle House one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same guy.
Okay.
People
They have
fighting in it.
Skeleton too. They do pretty good stuff too.
But amazing stuff, man.
It's not a
Let's
Waffle House unless people are getting their ass kicked.
I was just gonna say, is the chef dragging a scale customer out the door?
Fly through the window.
Yeah, you know how George's display there always used to have a couple of New Jersey State Police cars sitting there. Well, that's the same principle that Waffle House has to have a couple cops.
Oh yeah, gotta have that.
There was a guy that built the diorama on Long Island several years ago. And it was all Nassau County Police Department crime scene on a road. And they're taking pictures, chalk outline of a box of donuts that fell. And they're it lit up with lights and everything. It was a good diorama. It was excellent. I haven't seen it in a long time. I saw it. Whoever did it brought it a couple of years, and I haven't seen it.
I just found this guy's YouTube channel. So it's Small World Workshop. It's small is spelled SMOL.
Small.
He's got a full video of him building this McDonald's from scratch. And it's lighted too, like the golden arches light up.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Signboard lights up. It's amazing.
That's interesting to me, and even if the video's that long, like I get intrigued, you know.
Yeah.
That I'll start watching it. If I have to stop, I'll stop, but I'll continue again, watch the whole thing. Because very cool, and like watching his videos. I think if you're a Patreon of him, he offers all those files. So if you want to build your own, you know, like Waffle House or whatever, I think he offers all that stuff. So that's very interesting, you know.
Yeah.
Very cool.
We should get that guy on the show. He builds cars too, not a lot of them, but he's got a couple nice car builds on his channel.
Yeah, it'd be great to get him on.
Was that
Like
peanut butter?
Mud. Yeah, the consistency of it. You know, like they have one that's really dark. It looks like chunky Nutella. It instantly makes me salivate, but I've changed many a diaper filled with this in my day. The consistency on it, it's very easy to spread. You could get it in snow. This one's like sandy earth. Yeah, it comes in Vallejo is the brand name, and it's Diorama FX. It's good stuff. You could spread it with like a plastic spatula, dries overnight to a hard surface, and it winds up. You could dry brush it if you look on the floor of Make Me Big.
Oh yeah,
stuff sexy.
You could dry brush it so it almost looks like he's standing on like lava. A lot of pink in there. There's a lot of stuff going on with this guy.
Well, you learn real good techniques, with the dry brushing techniques with painting those things. It's like awesome, bro. You learn a lot painting those.
Yeah,
things,
these guys. But you know what the thing is with a lot of those guys with the figure painting, especially with the Warhammer, everything's behind a paywall. You
Yeah,
gotta go
yeah.
join their Patreon before they tell you. Like the guys in our hobby that have a Patreon, they'll tell you everything. You know,
Yeah.
like they're happy to share with you, but they have the Patreon to fund what they're doing.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So it's like there's some stuff behind a paywall, but they're happy to teach you. These
Yeah.
guys, they're like, no, you want my secrets, you got to pay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got the books, I got this, I got that, and
Mhm.
then the next thing you know, you're banging a tambourine in a hotel for this
Yeah,
to
yeah.
pay. You know what I mean? Stuff. What are you
You know
really
who-
doing in Oklahoma City?
As
Tell us.
well,
Tell me the truth.
I finished peeling the stripper off the wall here. You know who else is really, really, really good with the diorama buildings? And George will probably know the guy's real name. I can't remember it off the top of my head, so we'll use his Instagram. It's Scalathon.
Yeah, I was saying
Yeah.
Skeleton. He does some really good stuff. Too.
Rami.
Francis. His name is Francis.
So I know
great.
he's been on what's his face's podcast a bunch, but I could not remember his name. Let's say my
Edgar,
life
yeah.
right there.
Yeah. But it's he's great. He now lives in Florida, I think Miami.
Oh.
He's been building Miami Vice dioramas and stuff lately. Very soon. He's gotten even better. He lights them up. It's like even like the neon color things. He's lighting those up too. So he's getting even better. Yeah, I get blown. I like diorama stuff. They always they intrigue.
Who would have thought?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
John, how many models do you plan to build or bring? I'm sorry.
Build, huh?
I'm either bringing 9 or 11. I have 2 pro mods that the plan is to bring them. Every time I touch them, something breaks. So they might make it to Jersey and stay in the hotel room, depending on how bad they travel. But
they're finicky, all right.
They're bad.
Mm-hmm.
Some stuff just doesn't travel well. I can't get it from the living room to the kitchen without it. Something breaks.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I always struggle with about. I've never flown anywhere and brought a model because I don't see how it's possible to package a model to be able to
me neither, man.
on an airplane and have it survive. So I always have to go to a show where I know I can drive, and even it's a 9-hour drive for me to go to NNL. So it's a pretty. That's
wow.
It's at the limit of really what I would want to, or will drive like in one day. So
when I went to
4.5 hours, Georgia.
when I went to Acme, I was talking to all these kids that came from California, right, George? And they were telling me that none of them had any issues on the plane bringing all their stuff. And they brought, Armando brought a shitload of stuff.
Yeah. So these so I know how Armando packs his, and I've been actually packing mine as well. But these boxes that cardboard boxes. He packs them in here. He does like regular Bounty type of makes it like a coffin in there, and then he wraps it in like paper, like
toilet tissue or something like that.
Like tissue that not toilet tissue, but probably like tissue, and I do the same thing.
Like Bounty and shit like that.
No. Like tissue, like when you go to a dollar store, you buy the tissue for the gift.
Yeah.
So that's
softer,
it's hard enough that it's not like toilet paper, but but it gives the model like enough. Like cushion, to kind of, and it stays in the box as long as it's in the box tight. Normally, I wear a backpack, so I fit probably at the most. in these boxes, probably 6 to 7 of them. And then I take my carry-on to take my clothes and like the bases or whatever. I'll throw that in case I have to check that in. Then I don't care about, you know. But the models itself, like I can fit a good 7 or 8 in my backpack, you know. So yeah, it'll still go through the TSA and stuff like that, but they stay nice and tight in there.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't had a problem, but what the one thing I do is I pin my mirrors.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would, like at the beginning, I used to glue them on, and when I used to travel, that was probably one of the things that will get hurt. A mirror will fly off or break off. So now I pin them, and then or stick white glue just on, so then when I travel I can take the mirror off, put it in a little Ziploc and put it in there, and then when I get over there I'll put the mirrors on, you know.
Have you been asked by TSA what's in those boxes? Because sometimes
No, you know what, honestly no,
they don't
because
tell
it's
you
plastic.
anything.
It's plastic, so you know, if once it goes through that scanner,
Yeah, yeah.
if it ain't nothing metal that looks like a knife or weapon, they're not gonna
All right.
even they're not even gonna stop you for it, you know.
That's
So
good. That's good.
I mean,
It's like,
it's worked for me, and I've been traveling to Acme for a good number of years now. So, but it took the first 2 times, you know, losing mirrors, breaking mirrors, and stuff like that. But that's how I wrap it. But since you know, there's been times where I've had to check a bag just for that case. I end up doing the tissue and then wrap it around that gift tissue, then wrap it around a microfiber towel, you know. So it gives you that cushion in there where the
Yeah.
model can move just a little bit,
Yeah.
but not too tight where it's gonna be so rigid that you can break something else off. I
Right.
mean, if you have, I mean, but the thing is, it varies with the models. Like
Yeah, yeah.
John, if he has pro mods and he has like
Yeah,
wheelie
the
bars
pro mod
sticking
is gonna be
out,
impossible.
those are gonna be more. You gotta be more worried
Yeah, they're
about
more
that, you know.
susceptible to something to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've had good luck with that method so far.
I say, I don't know how Newark is working, but we just got a brand new airport built in Pittsburgh, and they've got all the new TSA scanners. They look like cement mixers, and
Yeah.
the bins are 3 or 4 times bigger than the old ones were. You put everything in the bin, it goes through the scanner. You don't have to take anything out of your bags anymore. You don't have to take your shoes off anymore. You don't have to do anything. You just suck it right through. So at this point, traveling, if you can get that scanner, the new ones, then you know traveling with them wouldn't be a problem because TSA is not going to care. That thing, I've watched somebody playing with the other day. They can spin the image in 3 dimensions, upside down, and everything.
Yeah,
Can see
yeah.
everything in the bag now.
Oh, shit.
That's
They
cool.
always send me to that fat scanner. You know, the one where you got to put your hands up. Always. Like they herd me like cattle. Oh yeah, you're fat. You got to go through that. We want to take a picture of your junk and make fun of it later.
Well, I had the guy today send me through the fat scanner. He's like, hang on. Oh, you can go through. I figured your work boots would set them off. I'm like, they're polycarbonate steel toes. They're not actual steel toes. I'm not stupid. They bring steel toe boots to the airport and try to go through the scanner with them.
So I bought
Do they make you? Never mind.
I bought a bunch of this. They're DeWalt T-Stacks. It's a light duty, basically a toolbox.
Things are expensive, John.
No, they're like $20 a piece.
Yeah, that's why I carry
Not
mine.
bad.
Almost.
All right,
Oh
all
yeah,
right,
it's good.
all right.
Oh.
Little foam.
All right, that's cool.
insert, and you have like the removable foam.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Oh.
All right.
It's like stereo foam.
Yeah, and I've got 4 of them that they hook together.
All right.
Just stack them. Have one handle, and just. I mean, they're. I don't know if I'd take them on a plane like that, but at least in the car they should be fine. And
Yeah.
but the 2 Pro mods, I don't know. They'll either make it or they won't, and I'll be gluing stuff together in the hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always take a medical little box with my stuff. I mean, certain things I can't take, like like a hobby knife, something like that, or sharp tweezers, because if that one goes through the scanner, they're gonna want to see that, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, the glues, toothpicks, a couple of things, you know, that I can use, and if I have to get a hobby knife, I'll stop at a Michael's
You
wherever
can
I'm at.
always stop over there for anything like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Like, you know, so
Yeah,
luckily,
they've got a repair table with like all the
Yeah, at the NNL East, we have a little that
Right.
they have that little hospital over
Yeah,
there
they would.
in the corner.
they would. Yeah, that's awesome. He does that.
That's interesting subject there, to talk about how you guys travel with your models. Marcos, how do you package and travel with your models?
I went to a Ricky show this last March, right? And I was looking at one of the diversified guys package. What's the black guy's name? The guy that
Steven.
what's his
Steven
name?
Johnson.
Steven.
Yeah, Steven has this nice stacker that I already have it. I already have my models packed already. And it's this little stacker from a Sterilite, I think it is. And it joins together with some snappy things on the side. And I just bought them because I thought that was a great idea. But I used to do it similar to that, but I used to do them individually. But with this, I can get up to 3 models on each stack.
Yeah.
So I just bought that this past week at the Hobby Lobby after I saw this guy's.
I say
So
it's an upgrade from
what I'm
his
bringing
gun
up.
case.
Huh?
He used to bring a rifle case that was all cut out. He took that
Oh,
he
gun
used to use
case, yeah.
before. Yep.
Yeah, so I thought that was a great idea, and
PSA loves that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that's why. It's probably why I changed it when he went to Acme this year.
Ah.
I'd probably retire the gun cases.
Lewis, how do you travel with your models?
Kind of like Jim. I've got a rigid box that I can fit 4 of the like plastic display cases, but I can stack them too high. So I'll put 6 models in there in the cases, and then where the last 2 would go is where I put like all my glue and like spray detail, microfibers.
Yeah.
So I mean that's never let me down. I traveled with I took Chris Collars all his builds to Acme with me because he flew down, and he had a full detail NASCAR with like wheels that came off and all that, and they made it all the way there with a week vacation in Tennessee, and nothing broke. So it's been pretty reliable.
Yeah. So this is the Sterilite things that I was talking about.
Mhm.
I still don't trust that just the handle on the top, so I went out to Harbor Freight and got me these little straps. But you know, they just go together like that, and all the models are right there. 3 per stack, and I think it looks great. Works perfect.
Yeah, good job.
Good.
Yeah, I use a big rigid box and a lot of microfibers.
Yeah. I have microfibers.
Some of you guys will see me pack them all up.
Yeah, I use the same idea. So I have a bunch of old Johan showcases, and then I'll wrap the card in microfiber towel, put it in the showcase, and then a larger plastic tub that'll just fit like the exact amount. I can put like, I don't know, 8x2 Johan showcases, and they're solid, like they don't slide bang against each other.
Cool.
But I like some of your guys' idea better. Like with mine, there's no way I'd be too scared to, like, you know, anywhere I couldn't handhold or put it in the car. Certainly not flip anything upside down. And I'm pretty bad about, like, I don't pin anything to a I'm good, like pin mirrors and antennas and stuff. I just glue it, and then suffer the consequences later when it all.
I'll show you at the show. I thought it was a great idea when I saw these guys, and I thought it was a really good idea. You're gonna like it when I show it to you over there. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
So this is the tissue paper that that I said that you get in at the dollar store.
Right.
So what I like about this is that, like, I've had bad, like, the microfiber towel. So it has it has also
Texture.
these lip. It's not as smooth. It's soft, but it's not as smooth. Like for instance, I wrapped one of my muscle cars. Probably the first time I went to Acme, and I did the microfiber tiles themselves by themselves. And I guess the clear was still like me. Some of
Ah.
you guys know me. Like
Mhm.
I'm like it's like a SEMA build. Like it's still the lacquer still curing as I'm traveling. You know what I'm saying? But so what I noticed is that with this will protect the paint on the model because
Yeah.
and then once I wrap the model in this, then I use the microfiber over it, and then I stick it in the box, and then where it doesn't move in the box, it
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Yeah.
soften off in there. And I tell you guys, I have not had the issue ever since after that.
Cool.
And even one time they made me check my backpack, and I had like 7 models, and I said, oh my gosh, they're not gonna, But luckily, I did take the time to pack them up really good. That they were nice and snug in there in those baseball card boxes,
Mhm.
and I did not have one issue. And like again, you want it to be snug in that box where it doesn't move. You know,
So it
if
has
you
to have
go,
a little bit of a move thing.
yeah, just kind of like a pillow move, but
Mhm.
not so tight. And it's worked for me. I've been using
That's cool.
the last 6 years after my first incident on traveling to Acme. I haven't had an issue since. So
Mm.
that's a that works. That works. And the thing is, the nice thing about these boxes, if you get them at a good size where it's not too long,
Mhm.
then they fit nice and compact in your backpack. If you have a backpack or even your carry-on.
Mhm.
I've used to even put them on my carry-on, and once in a while I needed to check it in. But I pack it in my back in my carry-on where I have enough clothes around it where
Mhm.
it still stays nice and all the boxes stay nice and tight on there. Where even if the bag gets moved around or thrown or whatever, I haven't had, thank God, an issue.
All
But
right. Cool.
for the most part, uh, now I carry them in my backpack, and then all my clothes, and even if I have like bases for the models, they go in the back in the
Mm.
carry-on, just in case I had to. They make me check it because guys, sometimes you got a carry-on that you could, and then when you get to the gate, they make you check it.
Yeah.
There's no more room.
Yeah. Yeah.
So after that happened to me once. Now I make sure that I just carry 7, whatever I could fit in my backpack, and that's all I could take.
Cool.
See them chuck it onto the plane.
Mm.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah,
need
so-
conveyor belts.
Yeah, the way I do it, mine would have to stay flat or at least
Yep.
upright. If
Yeah,
it
yeah.
went upside down,
Same
that's
with
it.
mine.
Yeah, same with mine.
That's why I drove to Acme last year or 2 years ago.
Speaking of Acme, who's all going to Acme this year?
I am.
Trying to.
I'm booked.
Plan to.
Yeah, I'm planning to
Trying
still.
to.
Yeah. Hopefully nothing gets in between, but I'm planning again.
I'm planning to go. I've never gone, and I'm excited about
You
going.
gotta go, Sean. You gotta go, bro.
Sean, you're gonna love that show.
Man, you're
Yeah.
gonna be amazed in there, bro.
If you, I mean, let me tell you that the club does a great job, like hosting, and they do a great job hosting, and they
Yep.
make you feel very very wanted there. But not only that, vendors are great. But if you're the type of guy like me, like I'm not the guy that's gonna go straight to the vendors. Like me, I have like Marcos. I have enough kids. I
Yeah.
have enough stuff that, like in my case, that
Mm-hmm.
I don't need nothing right away. So, but I love look at models. I
Me
love
too.
I
I
love
spend
looking
more
at
time at
people's
the
work.
tables than with the vendors. Me too.
Yeah, like I
That's
spend
good.
most of my time there, and I like to
Mhm.
talk to people about their model
Yeah.
and their stuff.
Mhm.
And Sean, you're gonna. I mean, you're an amazing modeler yourself, but you're gonna see stuff in there and you're just gonna be like, wow, like it's not everywhere. Every table has something that you're gonna gravitate to and look at.
Yep.
Even if it's stuff that I don't build NASCARs, but let me tell you, when I see the ones over there or
Yep.
sprint cars and stuff,
Yep.
mind blowing. You know, the detail and stuff.
How's
So just the tables alone, those just the models on the table, you're gonna
Yep.
enjoy the show.
Yep.
And there's
That's
quite
it.
a lot of them too. This is
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
big show.
Yes.
I don't think there's a show that can match the quality that's there.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. The paint jobs, it's like one behind the other, one behind the other.
Yeah.
It's just
It's-
amazing, man. It's
Like
amazing.
I spend most of my time just look at the models and
That's what I do.
I could spend the whole time there just going to each table and going back.
Yep.
Yeah. I recommend it.
Size-wise, how does it compare to NNL East?
It's what is it? 800 to 900 models versus 1,000 some odd from NNL East, probably.
I'd say size-wise, they're probably pretty equal.
Right.
I would say, but NNL East still has a little.
It's a little bit bigger, but they're pretty close.
Yeah, sometimes NNL East doesn't have as many models one year as others.
Yeah.
You know, that's what makes a difference.
I would say
NLE has a bigger vendor selection, maybe.
Yeah, they also have more
two
models
rooms,
on
but
the
model
table.
wise, they're real close. Like actual seeing models, they're real close in the amount.
Yeah.
Right.
Just the quality is way
I
higher.
would say NNL East has doubled the size of vendors. But
yeah, definitely.
But the show tables, they will all be packed. At Acme.
NNL East, that's why.
Now NNL East, probably the show part, it's full, but not all the tables are gonna be full.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, it might be about the same amount of models, but at Acme it's gonna look more like there's more because there's less tables. So it's packed. There's a lot.
If you get there late, you don't get a spot.
Right.
Basically.
Yeah. So that's the difference. But I would say maybe NNL East might have a little bit of more models, or it's about the same, but it's not much different. But the tables at Acme, they're really full. They're full, and you're gonna. There's a lot of quality builds, like
a lot of quality models.
Like I love just looking at the models, and there's always gonna be somebody new flying over there that you didn't see the year before. That's the other thing. You're always gonna see somebody going there for the first time, and then there's three. The club itself is taking pictures of the models. Model Car magazine is there. Automotive, the new one. They're also there.
Magazine,
So there's three. So you're getting, photographed by multiple magazines. Do
we know how many are going to be at NL East?
There's a fourth, I think there's a fourth now.
Tim started one.
Because Tim's,
because of Tim's new magazine. So if Tim's gonna do that too, so I mean, if that's your thing too, there's more opportunity. There's a lot of more opportunity.
How many magazines will be at NL East? Usually, there's one or two. They're going to be more or the same amount this year.
Usually two, right? There's usually two there.
At least two. At least Model Cars and Automotive.
I'm pretty sure Automotive.
Yeah. But yeah, are you planning to go on it, Sean?
Yeah, I'm planning.
Hopefully see you there, man.
Please do, Sean. Please do, because you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, bro.
The venue is beautiful too.
The venue is badass. They're very, very organized. I mean, it's incredible. It's an incredible show. Louis told me about it, and I was always like, damn, I gotta go. And I said, shit, bro.
It all starts Friday night.
Friday night, exactly. So Friday night they have at the same host hotel. They it's great. They set up a table where you could register your models there. This past year, they had computers out, and you type in, which is something different, but it's smart too at the same time,
Yeah.
And then you get to buy your early pass, which I recommend you get that. That way you walk in as soon as the vendors are in there too. So it's worth getting that early pass. I recommend it.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
It's a wonderful, wonderful show. I hope to see you there. Because I've been there every year for a while now, and I just seem to come back.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of YouTubers go there too. A lot of modeler top
guy was there, and a lot of these guys.
A lot of guys. So it's great time.
Tropical, yeah.
It's not just cars, right?
It's all cars, but you will probably see a little tank here and there, right, Louis?
Yeah, they started a military one a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for the most part is car.
Yeah.
The host club is an IPMS club, isn't it?
Yep, it is. Yeah. Yep, technically.
But it's basically cars, but you're gonna be seeing there.
Yeah.
And we're the best.
Now that my New Jersey trip's been Shanghaied, I'm going to see what machinations I can put into getting down there this year.
Oh yeah, James, you got to go. Have you been there, James?
I have. Yeah, I went one time. Years and years and years ago.
No, dude, it's different now.
It's moved and gotten a lot bigger, and it's become what NNL East is. It's a social gathering. Yeah. So
I think they used to be in Smyrna or something like that.
Smyrna, Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're in Cartersville.
Yeah, now it's Cartersville.
Yeah.
Are any of you guys planning to go to that Model Car National Museum?
I want to.
I want to go.
I would like to go, man.
Man, I want to go, but dude, I don't know why. I never flown to that state, but my flights from Newark, man, they're over almost $600 for some reason. I don't even pay that much to fly to Cali, and that's further.
And that's further, bro.
Yeah.
Where is this at?
It's in Nebraska.
Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere.
It's in Nebraska.
Yeah. Nebraska. Yeah, because that museum is in Nebraska.
Land in the airport, a pack of cigarettes, little plane.
The museum's called the Museum of Speed, I think.
Yeah. Museum of American Speed, yeah.
I have the flyer here somewhere.
And so
I'm gonna try to go because I think Armando's going to. Yeah, it's July 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And I think they said I think Mark Baxter said it's also gonna be like an NNL as well. So you can bring your models.
Right.
So it's in July, you said?
July 23rd, 24th, and 25th is in
3 days. Wow.
Yes, 3 days, and they have I guess when you go to the site, it gives you because look, you could register here, and man, I never got to go to what was it, Ohio, Utah? Where was the museum before, James?
Yeah,
the one at City,
over there, Utah.
Yeah, Utah. Yeah. I never got to go to that show either, that GSL, man.
Yeah, I never did go to that one.
Man, I regret that I never got to go to that.
Yeah.
But I want to go. I want to go to this. But if the flights, if they get more, they go down in price, I'm gonna try to go.
You have to get that ticket
in the chat said to fly
in advance.
Kansas City, and you can drive there.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes with work and everything. But I want to try to go. I would love to go to that.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it would be either Kansas City or maybe Omaha, because you'd either have to fly to Chicago and then change planes, or fly to Denver and come back.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna try flying out of I don't know, Philly or somewhere else in New York. I'm gonna try different ones, but the last time I tried, even from New York, it was still for me close to 600, and I couldn't believe it. I don't know if it's the timing, the time of year. I don't know. I don't know what's over there in Nebraska, to be honest with you.
Not much. I kind of looked it up. I'm like,
cows.
I could link it together.
Cows and corn.
Farmland.
Let the record reflect that the guy from New York did not pick on Nebraska. Just Just to
Yeah.
make sure everything.
Well,
I didn't say nothing about Nebraska. I didn't talk any crap about Nebraska. It was the guy from Ohio.
Yeah.
They expected it from me, but they got it from the nice guy, the nicest guy in the hobby, Sean Svensson, took a shot at Nebraska.
What can I say? There's nothing there. There's nothing there, but the museum looked cool. I would actually go to the museum.
I mean, even if you're not there for the model car stuff, it's a great museum. I mean, from what I saw, they got some cool race cars, vintage
They got a lot
stuff.
of stuff there.
I mean, they got pedal car section. They got a lot of cool stuff in there. So, I mean, I think it's gonna be worth going at the end of the day. I'm gonna try to go. Anybody else thinking about going?
Trying.
We'll see, man. It's always something. with me.
When is it?
July 21, 22, and 23, was it?
July
I only have
23rd,
30 years at my
24th,
job.
and
I
25th.
can't get
I
off
changed the dates. July 23, 24, 25. Okay.
I only have 30 years at my job, so I can't get off in the summer. I don't have the seniority. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. It's like a cemetery where I work. These people are dead. They don't even know.
When are you retiring?
I thought you were dead.
When I die.
Aren't you
When I
already?
die.
So
Yeah,
you're retired then?
that's true. Yeah, I am. Yeah. No, the guy who's convinced that I'm dead tells
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. I thought you
He's
were
the one.
already.
He pays me now.
Coming back from the dead and out of retirement.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I got a question. Are there any particular builders that you guys are interested in seeing their work at NNL East?
You
Well, for
are Sean.
Everyone's stuff.
As I say, I'm sure Kalenkowitz will have some crazy stuff as usual.
Yeah, Kalankwitz always has some crazy stuff.
Honestly, I want to see your charger.
Yeah. I want to see the Charger.
Wasn't the idea behind the Charger you were busting Duff's balls or something like
Uh-huh.
that? Like every
No, we were
rendering
busting
you were doing
testers'
was
balls.
like,
Yeah.
okay.
Because-
That's fun.
Yeah, Jim
That's
Pistol
awesome.
always has some nice stuff coming.
Yeah.
Of course, it has to be a Corvette. If it's not a Corvette, I'm not interested in anything else.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing
Irv Otta. Hopefully he
Yep.
brings something.
Irv won't be there.
Yeah, so Earth's not coming.
Or Irv's
No, I'm
not
not
coming
going
this
anywhere.
year.
No.
Oh man.
No, he mentioned he's got some family thing going on.
Yeah, I think a grandbaby's coming into the
I
world.
think he's going to communion. Where's the
Yeah,
communion at?
I'm interested to see,
Mine's at the forget the name of the place. Food's all right. Better be.
I'm
I
hoping
hope Bill Geary's gonna be there. I don't know if he's gonna be there. He wasn't there last year, right?
No, he hasn't been there a couple years.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with
Oh.
Bill, man. I think he got into this file stuff and all this printing stuff way too deep, man.
It's not for sale. So
Yeah, he got way too much into that, man. I kind of regret that from him. I love him, but
Wouldn't it be funny if he showed up at
Yeah.
NNL East as a vendor? And all this stuff is for
Can
sale?
you imagine that?
He would sell out.
All pissed off, dude. I don't sell my shit.
And
I'm
nobody
sell
buys
out
it.
in
Just selling
20
my
minutes.
stuff.
Bill Gary's got a table, but nothing's for sale. He just wants to show you.
I'm a vendor,
Drive
but I ain't
people
selling my
nuts.
stuff. No, get away from
Yeah.
here.
Exactly. Leave me alone. But isn't it nice?
I'm interested in seeing some
He
new
has so many fights
West
with people in his page and shit about that.
just a line of people there to tell him that he shouldn't be showing it if he's not going to sell it.
He's my hero. He's my hero.
That's
He's
still
my
my
pa-
boy.
He's
Yeah,
the
he's still my
patron
boy,
saint
bro.
of no.
Yep, he's still
Can you
my
do
boy
this
right
for
there.
me? No.
And he's a big guy too. You start
Yeah.
getting stupid with him, bro. He's gonna smack you right there, bro.
Even better. Now I like him even more.
What are you saying, Sean?
I'm interested in seeing the latest stuff from Gary Westfall. So we
Yeah,
had
yeah,
him on
yeah.
the show kind of earlier in the year. And
Yeah, I gotta meet him. Too.
yeah, he does a lot of lighting.
Yeah,
Yes,
he does
his
great
lighting is
stuff.
crazy.
Yeah.
And I know he's working on the new wide body Charger. And he
Mhm.
split up, and did the tail light.
Halo, yeah.
So I'm interested in kind of seeing those in person.
I was talking to him last year. Like he makes like molds of all the lights and redoes them. Like he just His stuff is
Mhm.
wild. It's
No, he's
I ain't got the
crazy,
patience
too.
or the time or the ability
He's
for that.
crazy too. Yeah, he does some great
It
stuff.
burned my
too.
house down.
Yeah.
So we had him
With a
on
9-volt battery, I'd burn it down.
right
Mm.
before the end of last year, and that one, the Corvette he was working on, it was like 145, 185, something like that. LEDs and
Yeah.
that. Insanity, just insanity.
The Porsche he
Yeah.
did, the marker lights were act like they were perfect to the 1-to-1 car.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
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 That's patience, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
That's-
adds so much though.
It
Mhm.
does,
Think
but
about
like,
it, like
just even put
lighting.
regular LEDs in this stuff is like
Yeah.
time consuming and a pain.
Yeah.
I've done them. Like
Like
the way he does
Jernigan.
them is just
You know about Jernigan? He makes everything light up in
Yep.
those the interior of those
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
what the hell is this?
He won't use the cold light of the LED. He'll
Yeah.
warm the light and make it look
Yep.
like an old incandescent.
Unbelievable.
He's
Um,
another one that makes me hate myself, Bob Journey.
yeah, his stuff is insane to see.
Because I've contemplated at several toaster baths because of his
Yeah.
work.
There you are, folks. That's why we brought him back.
Yep.
Imagine if I drank.
Well, open up your channel again and drink at the same time. It'll be even more fun.
yeah.
No, you wouldn't know. I'd get thrown off of YouTube. I'd get thrown off of YouTube, period. I'd get locked up. Alcohol makes my pants fall down.
We don't need this the tour over to the booth part
Oh
anymore.
my
Then we'll
God.
just stay sitting.
Yeah, but I got to meet Gary Westfall in person. I know he was there last year, but I still haven't met him in person. Now I've been talking to him lately, and he's like, "Well, we got to meet. We got to meet." So that's one guy I want to meet, definitely. Mm-hmm. And of course, there's gonna be Billy Kingsley with about 300 cars on the table there,
Yeah.
NASCARs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had about 100 last year on the table or something like that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
close to it. Yeah.
one thing about NNL East, they have the room for it.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
They have the
Yeah.
room for it.
Yeah.
So
And there's always overflow. So like
Mhm.
if it's too, they'll just they'll figure out a way for you to
Yeah.
display. your
Randy
stuff.
Kerr ain't gonna be there this year again, right? You think
Oh.
Randy Kerr?
I
Could
don't
be.
know.
I'm not
You
sure.
think he'll be here this year again?
maybe.
Probably not, right?
That I don't know. Randy
He's not
Durr?
he's not a
He's one
regular.
like that white Corvette a couple years with all the crazy
Yeah.
machine work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's not really a regular there. Hopefully he's there this year again. Even if he brings that Corvette again, that thing is so badass, bro. I don't mind seeing that thing 10 times in a row every year, bro.
Yeah. No, it's great.
Oh, he does the what is it, Sean? The Gem City NNL now
Yeah.
Mm.
runs out there and out there by Dayton, and they do that model show at the Dayton Concourse.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Speaking
Vince is
of
always there too, so I like his stuff. So
speaking of shows, anybody got anything they want to promote there? Marcos, do you have a show? Your club have a show coming up?
A Mama
Yes.
show. Yep.
oh yeah, Mama, which is on the 9th, I think, of May. Is
Yep,
it May
9th.
9th? Yeah. We have our
Yes.
show on May 9th. And then of course we have the Super September Showdown. It's gonna be in a new place.
Yep.
It's not gonna be at where was it before in PA?
Boyerstown.
Boyertown.
It was
Boyers-
Boyertown. Yeah, it was Boyerstown, so it's not gonna
But
be
it
there
is
anymore.
still close to there, right?
Yeah.
This is close. It's a
Okay.
few miles southeast or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
I like
15
to
minutes
go-
away.
Where's it
I
gonna be at
plan
this
to
year?
go there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Where's it gonna be at this year?
that's 2 weeks before our show. So our show is Diversified Scalers. We're bringing it back this year. So it's at the Wayne PAL, same building as the NNL East. We're gonna use the first vendor room on the left when you walk in. So
Mhm.
that's what it's gonna be. We're gonna have, just some vendors around, and we're gonna have a new diorama there. So our themes are tri-fis, because these themes actually they were the last themes we were supposed to have when COVID hit, and then we canceled the show. So This is the first time bringing back the show. So we're gonna build a diorama for that. The theme is tri-fis, and then we're gonna build a diorama for Toyota theme.
Yeah.
I spoke about it
Toyota,
before.
Toyota Lexus.
Right, Toyota, Lexus, or Scion, because there's one or two Scion kits out there. So we're gonna
Sounds good.
build a modern Toyota dealer. And then we're gonna have a 7-Eleven lit up and everything, but a 7-Eleven with the gas station too. So that's the plan. We're gonna bring that back, and yeah, we're looking forward to it. That's gonna be September 26th.
Cool.
In Wayne. So after this show, we'll be promoting. Actually, at NNL East, we'll be promoting it. We're gonna bring part of our diorama, our McDonald's, and the parking lot, and we're just gonna, put the club cards in there, put our flyers, put our banner, and kind of promote for our show. So whoever's going to NNL East, they'll see that. But yeah, our show's on the 26th of September, 2 weeks after September Showdown.
Cool.
In Wayne.
Where'd you guys move the September Showdown to?
I don't remember exactly. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I forgot about the name of the little town there.
It's
It's
nice
not very
though.
far from the other location.
And it's we moved it to Saturday too, so it's no longer on Sundays.
That's another thing I forgot. It's on a Saturday.
Pottstown, PA.
Yep, that sounds.
Pottstown, is
Oh,
it? Yes,
Pottstown,
Pottstown. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Right.
Oh, so Lewis is on a Saturday. I thought it was gonna be a Sunday too.
No, we moved it to Saturday.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yep.
I like Saturdays better than Sundays.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Oh, so
good.
it's a Saturday this year?
Yep.
Okay, good.
All this time I was thinking it was gonna be a Sunday. It's a good thing you told me, bro.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good. Okay, yeah. I saw Ricky had posted the flyer today. It's the theme is fastbacks.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
69 fastback, 1960s fastbacks.
Yep.
60s fastbacks. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's been a good bit of change that's happened. The same cars can't win year after year like they have in the past.
That's good. That's good.
We redid all the classes, so like lowriders aren't with tuners anymore.
Good.
Nice.
There's been a good bit of change.
All right. And some fighting will follow.
Of course.
I just like the idea of George and Marco standing in a parking lot going, "Where is everybody?" Drove a whole way down here from New Jersey. What the hell?
Did you guys do anything different with trucks at all, Lewis?
I'd have to look at the list. I know. So the list of classes was kind of handed to me.
Yeah.
I do know with commercial, there's no light commercial and heavy commercial anymore. It's just commercial.
Just commercial.
Okay. Yeah. And I know I got some pushback on that, but I mean, when you get down to it, our club is putting out $50, $60 for an award.
Yep.
And you only have 2 entries in a class.
Yes.
It doesn't justify it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just always you build say a mini truck or you even a lifted regular pickup, you end up getting shoved in a lot of these classes, the commercial stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's I don't want to put it in there. Then I end up put some of the trucks and lowriders or customs just so it's not with that stuff. So that's why I was curious if it was getting sensitive or not.
I am pretty sure there is a truck class. I think it's been 6 months since I went through. It was before I got hurt. So that was October 2nd that I got hurt. It was before that.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
It's
looking
a good
forward
show,
to that.
man.
So yeah, I like going over there. I like going to
It's a great show. It's a really good. It's a small show, but it's a really good show.
We'll have to hit up that. Well, we hope that cheesesteak place again too.
Yeah,
where they can rag on Steven.
It's real close to that too.
Wait a minute. Talk to me about the cheesesteaks.
Oh,
Razzo's cheesesteaks, man.
That was good last year, bro.
Yeah, they were good cheesesteak. That place was a good place.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I see Ricky's already got his thing scheduled for 2027, so good to see that's continuing on.
Yeah.
Frank's over there scheduling for September Showdown right now.
He's like, you had me at cheesesteaks.
Said cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
No problem.
Definitely.
Maryland?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Even better. No offense, Marcos. no.
None taken.
And where is Mama back at the level volunteer fire department over there in
same
not
one.
Glen Burnie, but
Havre de Grace.
No, that's
Havre de
Havre
Grace.
de Grace. I think it's gonna be
Yeah.
our third, fourth year, something like that.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
fourth
Yeah.
year there.
Yep.
Yeah.
'Cause I saw just recently my IPMS club, because we were competing with the Buckeye Classic, went ahead and moved our show. We're like, hey, we'll move it to April. And then what do? Oh, we're moving it to April. So we're back to the same day again. They're going back to the fairgrounds, which I don't know. I never got a chance to go to Buckeye after it moved into the McCoy Center, but I don't know. The fairgrounds really is a kind of weird place. You're in Animal Barns. I mean, it wasn't a bad venue, but it's kind of a weird venue.
Yeah.
It's not the same kind of fairgrounds like the Lucas County Fairgrounds were when NNL was in Toledo. It's not that kind of building. It's a little rabbit kind of thing.
You go up to get your trophies. You step in horse.
That thing kind of smells funny. Covered in cow piss, but thanks, guys.
Manure smell and stuff like that.
We don't have good cheesesteaks here in Maryland. Dean scale model doesn't.
Oh yeah, we do.
It's the thought that counts. I mean, really.
Actually, it's called Frank's cheesesteaks.
Oh yeah, that's the one off of Hartford Road.
They have my blessing.
Dude, they have some good pizza there too, bro.
Pizza's good. Cheesesteaks are awesome.
Oh yes,
Frank.
yes.
I'm not going to tolerate that kind of sacrilege.
But yeah, Frank's is good, man. We went there last year from our job. A couple of our guys went up down there. They told me about the place.
Oh yeah,
the pizzas, cheesesteaks are great in there, man. They're really good, bro.
Yeah.
Even Philly looks at us and like, damn, what are these guys doing down there?
That's the best place in Maryland for a cheesesteak.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I'll keep that in mind when I go over there too. How far is it from Mama's though?
20 minutes, half hour.
Yeah, about half hour, I would say.
Okay.
Down 95 takes you right in there. Yeah, it's all highway to get down there.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Ryan, you plan on going to Mama's?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll link. I will see who else is gonna. Definitely got to go to that.
Yeah, usually Ricky goes. Rob goes. But I don't know if he is this year or not. And then. So.
Okay, cool. We're gonna talk. We'll talk about it this weekend because I'll be in Cali the following weekend after NNL East, but then it's the following weekend is the Mama show. So
yeah. Man, you gonna be.
So you could always.
George gonna be a little busy there. Jeez.
Wow.
I'm gonna be at a show every week. The next 3 weeks. Yeah.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about the NNL themes. So the themes this year are red, white, and blue, and I think 1963. What would be the theme that you wish they would do next year?
Star Wars, 1977. So it's the 50-year anniversary of Star Wars.
I mean, it's not a bad idea, but considering the show.
Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. Never mind.
Oh, what theme?
A show that size, I wouldn't mind seeing a lowrider theme.
Yeah.
The only thing,
do custom imports, just throw everybody off.
That's the thing is that like lowriders or imports, not that many people over here really built that many, you know. So
it's basically a few of us that build them and at all the shows, you know.
Yeah, it's not an East Coast thing.
Well, that's when it becomes a theme, people start pushing for it though. So the size of NNL East, you might get a decent pull into it.
Yeah. If that's if they do lowriders at NNL East, I'm pretty sure you get guys from Cali who want to come over here.
Yeah.
And that'll be great, you know.
That'll be really good, bro. That'll be really good.
I talked to Armando and he said this year he can't, but he's gonna probably come to our show next year because we plan to well, hopefully we lock it in for next year as well, and then for this show we should have a flyer for the following year. So we're gonna talk about themes, and Armando might come and do a presentation over here. So just like he did with the Bugs here, he did with the Corvettes last year. He wants to come to the East Coast. I recommended him to come to NNL East.
He has an idea how big the NNL East is, right?
Yeah, he does. He does. But he wants to come support our show, so he's gonna probably do that one first.
All right.
But it'd be great. It'd be great if he does something like that, and we can promote it all year round. So I'm gonna, when it gets closer to the day when we're ready to do the flyer, I'm gonna talk to him, because if we can start promoting from now, then we can probably get, a buzz going, just like he's doing with the Bugs. If you go on Instagram, he's promoting it a lot. So,
yeah, I've seen it a lot. Yeah, I've seen all that stuff already.
So there's a lot of people building these. So if we could get that kind of traction like that for next year for our show, it'd be great.
The theme,
but he does want to go to NNL East too. It'd be good if he does something over there too. I told him. Yeah. I told him to let me know, and we can, ahead of time make it happen. Get the space for him.
Yeah.
The theme.
I'd like to see modern. I'd like to see modern stuff, like a modern theme. Say have all 2000s or newer or something. It'd be different.
I mean, with 3D printing now, dude, that's very possible.
There's enough kits out there that are newer than 2000 that it could happen.
Right, exactly. That's what I mean. That's what was the next thing I was gonna say, is that they're popping out newer ones. Plus, there's a lot already out there. A lot over 2000. So.
And this phone call right now is everyone who'd build one.
Yep.
Everybody else would be like, new car. Oh no.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the theme that I'd like to see is overlanding rigs, but I think me and John are probably be the only two.
Yeah. Yep. I'm down for that.
Let's say the theme for next year is international travel alls. All right, just mail Sean his trophy.
He just Andre Bezrodny just released one 1974 travel all today.
Yeah, he just put a whole bunch more international harvester stuff out in the last couple of days.
Yep. I might have to build another one.
Say just a reminder, International Harvester is a theme of the IPMS Nationals this year in Fort Wayne. So.
Yeah.
Indiana? Where's that? Is that by Nebraska?
Yeah, close by.
Yeah.
Everything is around Nebraska now, Frank. So.
I'm not picking on Nebraska. I'm not picking on any. I'm not picking on it. I just want to know where it is. It's somewhere over there.
It's somewhere far.
I was saying, it's on the other side of Sean somewhere.
That way's west, so it's that way behind me. That way.
So it's a place you can't get to from here.
Frank, what would be your theme suggestion? Your dream theme.
Dream theme. I don't know. I honestly, guy. I'm not. I'm not. But I have no imagination. That's my problem. I'm not creative. I'm a trainable monkey. That's all I am. I look at guys like that are here, and I just copy the shit that they. I copy what they do, and that's all I've done my entire life is just watching what other people do and then doing it. Because I'm not creative. Yeah, I'm
we all do it, man. We all do it, bro. We all do it.
Yeah, I have no.
You get inspired by everybody
creativity. Else. Yeah. Like I can figure out how to do things, but I cannot figure out how to create things, and I'm not imaginative in that way. I can write stories, but I can't paint pictures. You know what I mean?
One of the things I know that they are building a shop truck for Acme.
Yes,
like all the YouTubers are kind of putting together like a.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about building something for that theme. But I'm
With-
excited to see what other people are doing.
with your Seven's World.
Yeah, and what's funny about that is I don't have a logo. I've never had a logo for
Look at that.
all my social media. They all have something different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
hard
yeah.
to believe. That's hard to believe you don't have a logo.
I know,
Then
right?
You do box art and all that.
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
with the box art, that's the stuff that he does, and he
I
doesn't have the
know.
logo.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It's like
Yeah.
the shoemakers kids go barefoot, right? You never get around.
Oh my God.
And I never have. So I was like, well, maybe I should design one. Like, debut it. Like,
Yeah, that's a good idea. I have a plan to build something for that. But it won't be my logo, but it'll be somebody else's logo. Like I have in mind to build somebody. I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want to spill it, but I plan to build something for that.
Mm.
And it doesn't have to be, a box truck or something like that, but it could be something like that. Like, something, a panel van, it could be, or something like that,
Yeah.
I like to see a van, like a 70s style van, theme in NNL East,
Yeah, I got the shag
Yeah,
carpet
yeah,
and the
yeah.
porthole windows.
Yeah, like I've always like the
custom
vanning,
van era.
Yeah.
custom vans.
Yeah.
I would love to see
That's a
something
nice
like
little
that
thing,
in a big scale, like in a big event like NNL East. I would love to see that because man, there's so many things you could do. Open the vans up and it could be fun. It could be a lot of fun. Oh man, so many versions.
Yep.
Long
But there's-
roofs. I like that.
There's no banquettes though.
There is that.
I know. I'm just saying. Every time you turn around backwards, it's a
Oh yeah,
Sprite.
people.
It's a Fanta. It's a what are these
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons coming out
Yeah.
now?
Turtle wax.
Yeah.
I think Jeff Bloomhoff
Home
is
Alone.
his name, from Copley Scale.
Yeah.
He has some real cool stuff.
Oh, he
too.
does, man.
That's another guy that I want to see stuff when he
Yeah.
brings. He's an incredible builder.
I seen his stuff at Acme, man. When he went,
man,
amazing.
that boy can build.
He can
His
build,
stuff's
man.
Say Jeff can build and he can photograph. There's a lot of times he puts stuff on his IG, and you're like, "Is that real?"
Yeah.
No, it's a model. Okay.
Yep. That's how good he is. Yeah.
Jeff, Stoke Models, and
Stoke Models. Yeah.
Nick both from Canada. They all photograph their models, and you're like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Stoke stuff. I was watching the podcast you guys did with him.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
It was.
Yeah.
That's it. Then he just built that crazy DeLorean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his photography is mind blowing, man. Too, the way he makes it, they look so real, man. It's
and
crazy.
every time he puts that's the magic when he puts the hands on the card. It's like, wow, that's the touch right there, bro.
Oh yeah,
that's the touch right there. Some people are just so creative, man. It's like it's just a blessing, man. They're blessed with that,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ken Hamilton. Remember Ken Hamilton was that way too.
Yeah. For dioramas, that's the guy you wanted to contact right there. Ken Hamilton.
Man. I was a big fan of his stuff, man.
Yep.
He's great.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Can you make a diorama of Mark Gustafson chasing an ambulance on a skateboard because he missed GSLs one year? I think that was Ken Hamilton.
Really?
No, I believe I remember that. Yeah.
It was the Scale Auto Enthusiast.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, he used to do some crazy stuff. Yeah, Mark on a skateboard chasing an ambulance because he's an attorney. He couldn't make it to a show, so to break his chops for not going to the show, he built that. Like, oh, you were chasing an ambulance. Those are guys like I'd like to meet Tim Boyd. He was my hero.
Yeah, he's
growing up. Like growing up, I lived to read his articles in Scale
Yeah.
Auto Enthusiast. I lived for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's very knowledgeable about that. Just like James, man. James knows so much about, where the kits were made, where they,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wrote him
boys just
fan
like that
mail
too.
when I was a kid.
Mhm.
I did.
I
And
was
then years later, he did a review of a kit. And I grew up in a place called Ridgewood, New York, and on the door of the model was Ridgewood, New York. I was like, wow, I didn't know that they made decals for. I have no idea why he did it. Weird. He's always been my hero. Tell him Frank Steffens. He's like, who? Oh, he'll say, yeah, that order of protection expired. I gotta renew it.
Yeah.
That's good. You said you sent an email when you were a kid. I wasn't alive then.
I sent a letter, handwritten letter. Yeah, he probably brought that to the cops. Look into this kid. Make sure he's not a maniac.
Somewhere in my stash of old stuff, I have 2 letters that I got back from John O'Neill, who's the head of product development of AMT Ertl back in the 80s and the 90s, because me as a kid was like, hey, it would be a really good idea for a model kit. And I was politely told to shut up and go away. And yeah.
Thank you for your interest.
Well, I think I think
the blueprinter.
I say the second one I think was me as a 13 or 14-year-old kid writing an angry letter about them taking the beer sponsorship off of Rusty Wallace NASCAR.
Yeah,
Like I'm the one you're supposed to be protected, and I'm offended by it. So clearly, this is a stupid idea.
Yeah.
Thank you for your input.
Yeah.
And now all these years later, Salvinos can put all the beer on the car they want to. So
Yep.
that circle came all the way around in the last 30 years.
Yeah.
All right, boys, we are over our time here, and
I didn't even notice that.
it's James the reason they popped a Geostorm promo. Well, you have to talk to AMT Ertl's choices of GM promos back in the 90s. There, I think that's the only promo they did at that time that didn't get made into a model kit, because the Beretta got made into a model kit, and so did like the Explorers and all the Taurus and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But
It's
who
not
would have
terrible.
built?
It's not a terrible one. I built one of those. Like I took it apart, built it for a customer, and it's all right.
Yeah, I was to say I don't know who wants a Geostorm model in the first place, but
Geostorm owner.
say somebody at GM and Isuzu apparently.
Isuzu, oh my god.
Well, that's what that was, right? It was an Isuzu Piazza or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was a Zuzu something. The Zuzu ones were turboed, but the Geos were not.
My sister's first car was a Geostorm, man. That thing lasted not even 9 months, man.
Shit, 9 months was good, bro.
Dude, we had to get that. You called the junkyard to come pick that thing up, man.
Isuzu Impulse. There you go. Because the Metro was the Metro was a Daihatsu, and then the Prism was a Corolla.
Yeah, I had a Daihatsu in Puerto Rico, a little Rocky.
Yes, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did it? I have to ask. Did it have a rotary in it?
It actually had a Toyota engine, because they used to use the Toyota filters and everything. It was a regular Toyota engine. They were very good little cars, man.
What car was that you talking about?
Daihatsu Rocky.
Yeah.
They also had a little 3-cylinder one and another 4-cylinder model. But they were very good. Basically a Toyota. They were very good cars.
Now GMs are just Daewoo's.
Yeah.
People don't know that a lot of the new GM stuff. Look at it says GM Korea, and it's Daewoo.
Yeah.
And you can see the Daewoo in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's a Daewoo.
Sure. All right, guys. I know you all need to get going here, so I want to thank everybody for stopping in tonight.
We're going all night.
Well, Frank and I will keep going here, but I know Sean's going to fall asleep when he's sitting at this point. So again, thanks to everybody for coming on. Thanks for putting up with my stripper murder wall art here from the hotel. And I really wish I could join everybody this year, but apparently that's not in the cards. But hopefully everybody has a great time next weekend, or this weekend coming, really. And get out there at NNL East if you haven't gone before. definitely worth the trip from pretty much wherever you are. Go hang out with all these guys and see 1,500 model cars in one place, and then get your wallet shaken off by two gymnasiums full of vendors.
Yep.
You will
All right,
you will
guys.
not you will not be bored. It'll be sensory overload.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys this weekend then, hopefully, God permitting, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Lord willing,
If I
the
don't
creek
see you
don't
through the
rise.
week- If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. So keep the shades up.
About that restraining order.
Exactly. All right, folks. We'll see you guys on the
Have
other
a
side.
good one, guys.